Hello, Internet. Come have a quick laugh at me. Yes, so this mess, I don't know what to do with it. Nobody does. I am going to attempt a wet set. Ed, your hair's already dry. It's still a little damp. I did just wash it, so not a hair tutorial. Just laugh at me messing this up. I'm trying to do a wet set in kind of a vaguely vintage way, but not any true vintage at all. I do plan on doing like a wet set of pin curls, just so you can laugh at me with that. What? No, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Ugh. I sprayed water in there, now I'm gonna spray mousse in there. This is probably way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. We're gonna treat this as like curl cream. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, this is all wrong. This is all kinds of wrong. Oh. That's vaguely what it's supposed to be like. So we started at slightly damp and got to like a wet damp. And then put mousse all over it. Pin that back. Sit, stay, good boy. And I'm making a watery mess. Just separating some more out. Danny Zuko, little kind of twist in front, just to try to keep it separated. And more mousse. I have no idea what I'm doing. I probably have beauty gurus watching me and screaming. Probably have some typing like entire essays about the difference between mousse and curl defining cream. But I don't know those differences. Yeah, now I just look like a sad duck. Oh, damn it, I look like a swamp monster. And the last bit, yay, I still look like a very sad duck. Oh well, it's my life being a sad duck. Okay, well, it looks like I am thoroughly wet now and shedding. So, still, you know, weirdly got that weird greasy mousse feeling. Pulling it down to straighten it, but we don't want it straight. We are going to want it kind of curly. The bangs-ish portion. Separation there, because I like a side part. Get it evenly down the middle. It's a vague guesstimation that I probably failed at. I'm just kind of trying to brush it up to get the roots neat, but like not sitting flat on my head. You're supposed to be on this side. Cooperate. Brush down just temporarily because, oh, here I have our pre-prepared bandana. I did not unroll it from the last time I did this. Have a little knot. This is very loose. Feel the need to specify because I always try to make these way too tight at first. Try to go down in shape how I want it to go. So it's got like, it's a neat swoopy. And have it go in there. And just kind of fuss with it a little bit. Just kind of a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's more the shape that I want. I'm just gonna do a couple on this side, trying to get that really neat, and that like you brush the hair together to get it neat. Just like push one finger up to scoop it on through. This hair, since it's like right on my scalp, has that like little kink in there, and I don't think that I can get rid of it. But if you have any tips or tricks on how to do that, please leave that down below. Once again, this isn't a hair tutorial, this is just kind of how I'm doing a vaguely vintage-ish hairstyle because it's kind of on brand for me, and I'm gonna be in the car tomorrow. So I'm gonna be able to have my hair up in kind of a cute way, not fuss about it, and it'll be all curly for the day after tomorrow. Gonna switch to the other side, doing pretty much the same thing, making sure I have that all together so it's nice and straight. And kind of pull that around. And at this point it's already down by my ear. On the other side, not so much because I had so much more hair on the other side. I'm gonna use my thumb on this side, but my finger on the other just because dominant hand. And going to repeat this shenanigans downwards. This is the part where the fact that you parted it down the middle kind of comes into play. Kind of easy to get both loops mixed up in each other. And it's honestly not that big of a deal that you may have put some curl inside a bit of the other curl. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It might be a huge deal. It might completely screw up your curls, but I don't know. All right, see how it's basically closed right here, just maybe 1 or 2 more loops and it will completely cover the whole bandana. Well, thank goodness I still have almost down to my belly button more hair. So this is actually kind of a good way for somebody with long hair to fake a more 50s style. I am not going to cut my hair to be authentic and on brand because I have super long hair, and if I cut it, then people will think that I have been bested in that battle. And as a Del Fracchi, I really just can't have that. No, everybody needs to know that I am a true warrior because I am about that long hair life. I mean, having long hair, that's the social standing. That's how you project yourself as the dominant female. Bear, get out of the shower. All right, here, hopefully you can see that. Just finding any old opening, getting those little back hairs out of the way, trying to get that tail wrapped through until it cannot wrap no more. That might not be good, but I'm gonna call it good anyways. And just trying to roll everything in a little bit tighter, make sure that, like, just do a couple little last minute adjustments. I'm going to sleep on it. Oh, that's so cute. See, this is a cute thing. It's gonna make your hair curly, and it also looks like something that you would just wear out. So you got my little bunny ears. Just kinda cute.
So I wore my hair in the bandana for 2 days instead of 1. So this lasted a full day of travel and an additional day of work and going to the gym. So that is a lot of frizz, but it's 2 days worth of frizz. And I'm just running my fingers through my hair to detangle the curls until I'm satisfied with how they look. If you wanted a true vintage hairstyle, you would brush them and keep brushing and brushing and brushing until they come together and are like one smooth, continuous swoop. But I only spend about 5 minutes on my hair each morning. I'm separating out a section of my hair and twisting it back up to form a little fake baby victory roll. And I'm just gonna pin that in place. I'm gonna make a much bigger version on the other side, and I'm going to swoop and smooth the hair into place to make sure that it gets the shape that I'm looking for with as little effort as possible. And the flower will hide the bobby pins. I took my hair down and ran my fingers through it to detangle it, and I'm putting the side back up into that little baby roll, kind of a middle puff that's angled out to the side, and a puff on the side to try to make it a little bit more even. Then I'm trying to contain all of the curls into the snood, which is a little bit more difficult than it sounds, but it does keep everything all nice and neat. And I secure that basically where all the other bobby pins are, just trying to cross those together. And I make sure to secure the net at the bottom of the crown of my head so that it doesn't slide away. And if you do this with straight hair or not intentionally curled hair, it's just not going to get the same result. And I put a flower back in to hide some of those bobby pins and make it look like I put a lot more effort into it than I actually did. And I say it's okay to sleep in your snood. I feel like that protects your hair enough when you're rolling around at night. So I just take everything out zhuzh it up. That kind of refreshes your scalp, distributes the oil, and gives your hair a little bit more body. Then we're going back up into the little puffs. And going to make a big curly puffy bun. This is a messy bun, but it's kind of inspired by the poodle hair of the 50s. So the texture of the curls in there really kind of give it that vibe. We are also adding a little bow to the back just to make it look a little bit more put together. And thank you so much for watching. New videos come out every Monday, sometimes Thursdays. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please list them down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, that's my hair. Yeah. Are you here to do my hair? Are you here to do my hair for me? We're having beautiful girl time? You're not interested in this. Okay, bye-bye.